Good evening. Welcome to the University of Dubuque football show here on this Monday evening, the final Monday of October, as October is just really flying away from us here, and we're going to be playing November football here on the University of Dubuque campus coming up this Saturday when the Dubuque Spartans take on the Co-College Cohawks in the final game of the regular season, not the final game of the regular season, the final home game of the season for the University of Dubuque. We'll talk more about Co here in just a little bit, but Coach Ryan Myrie joins me to talk about the latest game on the Spartans schedule. Went to Indianola, coach, and tough loss to a much improved Simpson team. You've talked about how Simpson has improved through the last few years as you've watched them, and Simpson comes away with a 27-7 victory this past Saturday.
Yeah, they were well prepared. They had a really good game plan, and they are much improved. That being said, we also didn't play, to our potential, especially offensively, and our defense, for the most part, played a great game. Down the stretch at the end, some things got away from us defensively, but it was more so on our offense and our execution and lack thereof. We had plenty of opportunities to make some big plays, and unfortunately, we didn't. I made some poor decisions too in there. We had some opportunities to take some points, and I didn't do that, and that negatively impacted the team, and who knows how that changes the course of the game, to get some of those momentum plays where you get points and keep the guys confident. So, overall it was disappointing, but they are a great football team. They've improved immensely over the 3 years with their new coach and new staff, but we also need to perform better.
We'll talk a little bit more about how that played out for you. Offensively, just had a hard time keeping drives going. You look at the drive chart, and I'm sure you don't like to look at it because of the frustration that set in. And that being said, you only trailed 7-0 at halftime in this ball game.
Yeah, like I said, our defense was lights out, and we had great energy throughout the game. Especially on the sidelines and the support that we had at the game. We had a pretty good turnout, and our guys stayed in it. They kept believing, and offense. Unfortunately, we just never got anything rolling. Like, it's just very inconsistent. Yeah, we had a lot of drives that didn't gain anything, and then we had some drives that got us in the red area, and we didn't score when we got in the red area. We had plenty of opportunities on there, and we came away with one touchdown.
I saw that 1 of 5 in the red zone, 1 of 5 on fourth down. So, those are frustrating numbers as we belabor that a little bit. But, one of the big plays that maybe could have changed the face of this ball game where he had a chance to score, got a great interception return from A.J. Ratchett just before halftime there, but he couldn't quite get it into the house, and you couldn't punch it in before halftime.
Yeah, and then I made a bad decision. We ran 2 run plays. We gained 5 and 3. And called a timeout to try to save us some time to get 2 plays off. If you don't get it on the 3rd down, you either kick it on the 4th down or you go for it on 4th. And we called 2 plays in the huddle. Seeing that we got 5 and 3 on the first 2, we thought we could run it in and have enough time to get the next play off. Probably should have just threw the ball there. You throw it incomplete. You still got plenty of time to run the field goal team out there and take the 3 points, or at least have a shot at 3 points. That was just a bad decision on my part.
Mm-hmm. The thing that is always big in a ball game, points off of turnovers, and you had 3 turnovers which they scored 13 points off of, and those turned out to be big.
Yeah, we threw 3 interceptions, and one of them we got hit as we were throwing it, and they made a good play on the ball, and then we had a couple that weren't great decisions, and again, that comes on to myself. Like, I coach the quarterbacks, got to make sure that we're getting the ball to the right people and making good throws and good decisions, and those are things that we're still working through.
Offensively, I mean, he did put up 346 yards total offense, which isn't a bad day at the office, but like you said, the consistency just to be able to keep drives going, that was where that didn't allow you to score points.
Yeah, and you got to capitalize when you get in the red area. The key number there is, you go 1 for 5. Typically, if you're 80% touchdowns in the red zone or greater, that's a great day at the office. And when you're 1 of 5, that's not very good, obviously. And you need to score on 3 more of those opportunities at least. And if you do that, it's a different football game, right? And we didn't do that.
Yeah, they were 2 of 3 in the red zone. Looking at talked about your defense. Simpson was only 1 of 11 on third down. They did go for it 3 times on fourth down and were able to make it a couple times. But, they had to pump the ball quite a bit according to the drive stat here, too.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, our defense played, for the most part, an outstanding football game. They gave us a chance, in the second half. And obviously the first half, keeping it a 7-score game or a 7-point game. And again, like we just let things down on the offensive side and didn't rise to the occasion. And defense balled out, and they'll continue to do that. And the whole team, we're going to keep pushing forward and trust the process and stay the course. And that's all we can control at this point.
When Simpson did have success offensively, what were they able to do effectively that allowed them to eventually score?
They mixed things up pretty well. Like they were able to establish some run game, and then they had some good pass game off of that. And they didn't have like huge plays necessarily till the end of the game. They broke off a long run with like I don't know, a minute and a half or so in the game, minute in the game. Outside of that, like most part, it was they were chunking away at some like 4 or 5, maybe 8, 9 yard game. For the most part, though, we were stifling them in the run game, and then they hit some decent passes, play actions, and double moves and stuff off of some of that.
As you look back at the box score, like I said, you were only down 7-0 at halftime, and then it was just 14-0 there in the fourth quarter. Going to the fourth quarters, and then you scored. I mean, you make it a 7-point ball game, so you're looking at a whole new ball game at that point.
Yeah, and it feel like a little momentum there, and then they were able to go back down and answer that score, and had them in a 4th-down situation. They ran like a freeze play and got a free play out of it. We weren't disciplined enough. We jumped off sides, and they got a free play out of it. Even if you stop that, they should still be in 4th and short, because I think it was 4th and 6 or 4th and 7 at the time. So you still got to play the 4th-down play, and we got to be disciplined there and not give up a free play though. And then they score on it, and that kind of separated the game again.
And then they got an interception return for a touchdown there to put a little bit more distance between you, 27-7. What other things were they able to do defensively that maybe gave you some problems?
Well, I think it was more so just us not taking what they were giving us. We were trying to take, like almost getting like greedy, like trying to take big shots, and we had a lot of easy throws that we could have made, especially in the pass game, and we weren't taking those easy throws when we had those opportunities. And we also had a lot of drops in there too when we were taking easy throws. Like, I mean, we probably had 5, 6, 7 drops, and those are drive killers. Like you can go from 2nd and 3, and instead you're stuck in 2nd and 10. And we took a couple sacks early on. They got pressure on us. We had some miscommunications in protection, and that gets you behind the sticks again. So now you're playing at 2nd and 13 instead of 2nd and 3. And a lot of those plays we had opportunities, and we weren't making the most out of those opportunities.
Yeah, they did get 6 quarterback sacks in that ball game, and when you're a quarterback and you're getting hit like that, that's that makes you a different quarterback.
Yeah, and 2 of those were on the first drive, and as a quarterback, like you get hit like that, and all of a sudden your clock changes, and even when you don't have pressure, you like almost feel pressure that's not existent. Actually, the 3rd sack they got, they only rushed 3, and we actually had it protected up. We had an easy throw and some quick game, and we were feeling like the pocket was right on us already, and we took a sack, and there was no one there, and we had plenty of time to get the throw out, and we had 2 guys open, and we just didn't make that play.
Just looking at some of the offensive numbers, Joey Romberg did throw for 314 yards and a touchdown, did have those 3 interceptions you mentioned, threw almost 60 attempts in that game. Khalif Freeman, 11 catches, 105 yards, so he led you once again in receptions, but you had a couple other guys that were close to double digits, Caden Phillips and Derek Earl St. Hilaire with 7 catches apiece. So once again, spreading the ball around to multiple receivers.
Yeah, we did a good job with that, especially in the second half. We just started to open things up and try to make like some easy reads, easy throws, and allow our guys just to play in some space. And for the most part, they were able to do that. And again, we started moving the ball then pretty effectively and didn't finish in the end zone. And at the end of the day, you got to score points to win, and we weren't able to do that.
The end result ends up being a 27-7 loss on the road at Simpson against Indianola. That snapped a 4-game winning streak, I think, for the Spartans in that series. But, like we talked about, Simpson and Dubuque have always been a very competitive game, but Simpson gets the best of the Spartans in this matchup. And, Coach, we'll talk more about the coming game, the final game of the home schedule. When we come back, we'll visit about the College Cohawks coming to Chalmers Field this Saturday. This is the UD Football Show here on udspartans.com. All right. On to the next one here. Let's see how their game played out with Luther, but it looks like Luther was able to put some points up against them.
Yeah, most of it
Was that
came
late?
Yeah. I think it was like 42-0 at halftime. They scored, I think, 21 in the fourth quarter. So it was late.
So they play Central the last game, don't they? So they have a chance for outright second place. And if Wartburg would happen to stumble, still a chance.
I don't know who Wartburg is.
Well,
By Nebraska Wesleyan.
they got, Nebraska Wesleyan this week, and then they've got, they got a bye week, and then they're going to be out BB. We're back on the University of Dubuque Football Show here on udspartans.com. You'll be able to catch this Saturday's ball game here from Chalmers Field as the College Cohawks come to Chalmers Field right here. Jim Cloran and I will have our final broadcast for the home schedule here coming up. And so looking forward to watching the Spartans take the field against the College Cohawks. A 1 o'clock kickoff, as I mentioned, here at Chalmers Field. And, Coach, it always flies by. I can't believe we're talking about the last home game of the season.
Yeah, it goes by super fast, like in a blink of the eye. And then, this year our bye week is the very last week of the season. So it's just like it goes even faster, it feels like.
Yeah, you'll have one more game after that, road game on the road at Luther. But first, you're looking at the College Cohawks coming in. They're a 5-2 team, 4-1 right now, second place tie in the American Rivers Conference. And, this has been always a pretty competitive series between these two teams in the last 15, 20 years. Co leads the series 21-12-1. But like I said, over the last 15, 20 years, it's been very competitive contest with UD getting the better half of that a few times. But, Coach, you remember last season, 27-10 down in Cedar Rapids. And, they're always going to be a tough defensive team, and looks like more of the same this year.
Yeah, their defense is lights out. They're coached really well. Their defense coordinator and I are pretty good friends. We worked together a while ago, and I consider one of my best friends, and he's got the defense rolling again. They're having to replace a lot of talent that they've had that was in place for the last 3 years, but they're kind of like most of the strong programs in our league is plug and play. So like guys graduate and they have a bunch of juniors and seniors pretty much that fill in that, have paid their time and they understand what they're supposed to do. And at that point, it's just about execution. Like if you know what to do, then you just go out and do it. And so where they might lack in terms of play experience, they've been developed within the system for a long time. So it's not like they're brand new to the game. So they're coached up really well. They fly around to the football. Really physical. They mix things up with what they do up front, 3 down, 4 down. Their coverages, they mix up cover 2, 3, a little bit of man stuff, and that presents challenges for any offense because you're trying to plan for almost 2 types of defenses, and so yeah, they're really good. And then offensively, they've been more explosive this year than maybe the last couple of years. They're trying to stretch the field a little bit more. They got really good skill players at the receiver position. They got 2 running backs that are really dynamic. Offensive line is really strong in terms of their ability there in all 5 positions up front. So they're going to be a tough handful on the offensive side too.
Yeah, they're leading the conference in scoring, 41.6 points a game. Third defensively, allowing 19.1, and also passing yards. They are the leading passing team in the American Rivers Conference.
Yeah, they've been, like I said, they've been a little bit more I don't want to say pass-oriented because they can do both. They've kind of been balanced. It kind of depends on what the game calls for. If they want to throw, they throw. If they want to run, they run, or they'll be balanced and kind of mix them both. Like I think whatever the game calls for, they have that ability to do it. Their quarterback's a really good playmaker. He can extend plays with his legs, but he can also, throw the ball down the field. And sometimes he extends plays and throws the ball down the field, and that's challenging for any defense too, to be able to contain that and then also cover long enough to be able to make big plays. And so we're going to have our hands full on both sides of the ball.
Their only loss was to Wartburg in conference play. They've got a couple of losses on the season, and so they're right in the mix for the American Rivers Conference second place at least. But still, if Wartburg would happen to over the last couple of games, they still have a chance to maybe tie and be a playoff team. That's a huge deal. So obviously, they're going to be playing you guys with a lot to play for. So you got to treat this as maybe a playoff game for your team.
Yeah, and everything that we do, like we're still working to become the best version of ourselves. So like, again, like regardless of the opponent that we're playing, like we got to figure out us still, and we got to come out and keep competing, keep sticking to the process. Like everything that we're doing, we got to trust and believe in that, and trust and believe in our teammates that we're going to go out and do the right thing. And that's the thing that we got to keep our focus on right now. And I know we're going to get their best, just like we're going to get every week when we play an opponent. Like they're going to bring their best. We can't expect anyone to come out there like not give us our credit either, or them just because of who they are. Like they're going to come out prepared and ready to play. So we need to do the same thing and not worry about what records are and this and that. Like our focus needs to be on us and becoming the best versions of ourselves and the best team that we can become.
Obviously, a very meaningful game for your seniors that will be playing their last game at Chalmers Field. So a lot of incentive there.
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity from that standpoint. And also we're going to, it's a theme game for us. You know, one of our student athletes plays D-line for us, Nick Thalaker. His girlfriend was diagnosed with cancer. Catherine, she's a student athlete here as well. And so, you know, we have T-shirts made and stuff, and we're doing a fundraiser for her and kind of honoring her, you know, with this game as well. So it's for the seniors, their opportunity to play their last home game here, and then also to, you know, support Catherine and Nick and their families in a tough and challenging time right now.
So do you know, will fans, when they come to the game, can they purchase those T-shirts here to help out?
Yeah, we'll have T-shirts for sale at the gate, $20, and the proceeds will all go to Catherine and her family to help, you know, in their fight. And that's something that we're excited for too. Is you know, it's bigger than a game. You know, it kind of puts life into perspective. And you know, one second you're a student athlete, and next thing you know, you're kind of dealing with something that you wish on nobody. And that's something that we want to be there and support and understand that it's more than just football or any type of game or even school for that matter. Like this is a life thing, and we want to support, you know, our student athletes for the university, but also for, you know, one of our guys and his family.
Mm-hmm. Coach, anything else you're thinking about before you play Coe College coming up this Saturday, the final home game here at Chalmers Field?
I mean, we're all just eager to get back to work. You know, like we need to get back to work, and we got 2 more opportunities, 2 more cracks at this thing to improve our program and keep pushing it forward. So we're just excited to get back on the field.
One of those seniors that's going to be playing their final home game here at the University of Dubuque, A.J. Rashid, and you've brought him along here tonight. We're going to get a chance to meet that defensive back here in just a moment. You got a big smile on your face talking about A.J. here, so it sounds like he's going to be fun to meet.
A.J.'s my guy. I love A.J., and he's a special character. Like everything about him, like I don't know if he's ever had a bad day, and he's had some hard times. I know that, and you know, his girlfriend's brother and stuff, like they've had some things that they've worked through with some health things, and you know, we've been there to support that stuff too. And you know, AJ though, like he smiles through all of it, and that's what I love about him. And he always has a great energy about him, and the way he leads the team. You know, I think, you know, Friday night before the game, we talked about belief and, you know, who we believe in. And guys kind of got up, and almost every single group mentioned his name of someone that they believe in and why they believe in him. And I think that says a lot about him and his character and who he is. And he just brings it every day. You get the same AJ. It's not like one day he's off, one day he's on. Like he's just this happy, squirrely dude, man. And I love that about him. Like he's a special person.
Your attitude definitely is infectious, and so we'll get a chance to meet AJ here coming up. Coach, good luck as you take on the Coe College Cohawks this Saturday, and we'll talk to you back here next week.
Sounds good. Thank you, Tim.
All right, Ryan Meyer, head football coach of the University of Dubuque Spartan football team on our UD football show here on this Monday night. Stick around. We'll meet senior Spartan defensive back AJ Rashid when we come back. He's hanging out there in the hallway. Is the door open? Oh, yeah. Okay. Come on over, AJ. Well, I'll tell you what, you're going to have a hard time living up to all these good things Coach said about you. So, I mean. AJ, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How's it going?
Hey, it's going good, man. We'll wait for our 15-second countdown here, and then we'll be on the air however long we've got.
Gotcha.
So, all right. Maybe pull that in just a little bit there. So,
closer.
yeah, there you go. There you go. Works good. And we're back on the University of Dubuque football show here on this Monday night. As I mentioned, the final Monday of October. It's going to be November when the Spartans take on the college co-ocs here at Chalmers Field. We're certainly looking for that ball game, looking forward to that ball game. And I know one of the guys that it's going to be a sad thing for, but looking forward to it, AJ Rashid, who joins us, senior defensive back. AJ, thanks for coming on the program here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I don't think you had a choice, though, Coach.
Yeah.
Coach Cota
Got a text this morning and, yep.
said, show up at 5 o'clock so you can be on the UD football show. Well, we're glad to meet you a little bit. Well, you're a senior, as I mentioned. Does it seem like you're a senior and the school has flown by?
Yeah, it's a little weird because I'm a senior. I came here my sophomore year as a transfer, but I mean, it still feels like I'm a young buck out there. Time flies. I've loved it here. I've loved having the new coaching staff. Yeah, still feels like I'm a sophomore, but yeah.
Coach talked about your attitude, and as you know, attitude can be infectious, and it sounds like you're a guy that's always not half empty, you're half full. You know, talk about what your secret is a little bit. What do you do to achieve that?
I don't know. When you're on the football field, there's not much to be sad about. You have an opportunity to be out there, and you have to understand that not many people get that opportunity to be on the football field. And when you wake up every day and realize that you have another chance to go and grind it out with your brothers, like there's nothing that beats that. Yeah, I don't know. Wake up, put a smile on your face.
Sounds like a good plan to me. Second team all-conference defensive back last year, and got your second interception of your career last week, and just about got that to the house, but not quite.
I was close. Yeah, I was trying. Day, number 14, he put up a really nice block that set me up, but I was fighting trying to get there, but I just couldn't slip off one more.
That's the way it goes. Maybe maybe this week.
Mm-hmm. Maybe against Co, I'll get one to the house this time.
That would be awesome for you to go out with that. And, you know, it is, like I said, it is going to be a special day for the seniors here. And so have you guys talked about that this week, what that's going to be like?
Not a whole bunch yet, but yeah, last game here at UD, a lot of these seniors I've been playing with for a while, and I'm really close with, and I'm sure it's going to be an emotional game, but we're all looking forward to it. It's always a fun game playing Co, and especially when it's at home and in front of our fan base. It's awesome.
You're a computer science major here at the University of Dubuque.
I am.
Talk about that.
Yeah, computer science major with a minor in data analytics. Not exactly sure what I plan on doing after, but really interested in data analytics and how it's evolved around the game of football. And every NFL team or major sport has some sort of data analytics, something around their team that's analyzing 24/7, analyzing film, and doing so much. So getting involving football, I don't ever see football leaving my life. So somehow getting in that space would be really cool.
When I was a senior in high school, I took computer math, and I failed horribly. So
it's not for everyone, that's for sure.
I was talking to Coach Myeri about that before the show got underway. AJ, anything else you want to share about this season or in general terms before we let you go here?
Yeah, I would like to talk about some of these guys like Ben Egan. He's my partner in crime at safety, and man, he's something special. He's a football wizard, a football guru, and whenever I'm out there and he makes a call, it doesn't matter what I called before. I'm going with whatever he said. He's a wicked smart kid. This program, it's in its building phase, and I'm so glad that I got to be a start of it. It's going to be something special one day. It already is. Like, if you look at any metric, you look at the GPAs of the athletes from when Myeri came in to now, it's it's done a full 180, mine, myself. And Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a football program, but it's on that trajectory that we just need to keep building and finish these last 2 games out strong, because that's big, winning those last 2 games and going out with a bang.
Well said, and good luck to that end, especially this Saturday, the next game on the schedule against the College Cohawks, and then the final game of the season at Luther. But AJ, it's been a pleasure meeting you, and thanks for coming up.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Alex Rashid, the defensive back from the University of Dubuque, joining us this evening on our UD football show. We'll be back here next Monday evening at 5 o'clock again, and of course this Saturday, you can tune in to watch the Spartans take on the College Cohawks here at udspartans.com. And we'll have the broadcast at 1 o'clock. And that's when kickoff is. Be on the air a little bit earlier than that. But thanks to Coach Myeri, thanks to AJ Rashid for coming over to join us. And thank you for viewing our program this evening from Chalmers Field for the University of Dubuque football show. I'm Tim Larry. Just in time, that sun's starting to get a little blind.
He can.
Hey,